All right, good afternoon. This is going to be Lab 9.5, and 9.5 is our flame test. The scenario is that a person went into a restaurant and there was some kind of a white powder on the table, and soon after the person became violently ill. And you are the investigators who have to try to figure out first, what is the white powder? And then second, could it have made the individual violently ill? So what we're going to do first is we're going to test our known substances, and then we're going to test an unknown. And based on the results of these tests, you will then come up with your conclusion to your hypothesis. So we're going to start off by lighting our bunsen burner.
I don't know how to do this.
All right, so when we light our Bunsen burner, we want it to be nice blue flame. You'll be able to see that in a little more detail in just a minute. I'm adding, so we have a tray. I don't know if you can see the tray. And then in each well of the tray, we have our known. So we have sugar and salt, potassium chloride, calcium chloride, boric acid, and then zinc chloride, and then we'll have an unknown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of distilled water to each of the wells. And the procedures are all in your blue textbook for Lab 9.5, which is on page 251 of Chapter 9 Blue Book. And we've added distilled water. I'm going to turn out the lights. Let me put these in the right order. So we're going to start with sugar, salt, potassium chloride, calcium chloride, boric acid, and zinc chloride. All right, we got it in the right order. So you're going to take this. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then you'll be able to do it because I'm going to kind of keep the lights off in a minute. But what you'll do is you'll take just the loop, and you're going to put it into the well and mix it a little bit so that you have a little bit of something in there. And then you're going to put it into that middle blue cone and light the thing on fire. So I'm going to let you hold it, and let me turn out the lights.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Up a little bit. Up. There you go, right there. All right, do you guys see that flame? It's like a yellow orange. Let it cool a second. We can try it one more time to make sure that you see it. All right, put it back in the first well. Careful. Yep. Swirl it around and put it right in that center blue flame. There it goes. Up a little bit more. So it's kind of a red-orange, flame. All right, burn it really well to get everything off of there. And then what you're going to do to clean that is you got to pull it out, and you're going to let it cool. And then you're going to put it into this beaker of hydrochloric acid, kind of swirl it a little bit, and then burn it again. All right, and then burn it. And that's how we clean it off the loop in between each of our chemicals. So we got to burn it really good. Yep, just like that. That's good. Now we're going to let it cool. I'll take it. All right, so that's one. The second one is salt. Oh, sorry, we're going to do calcium chloride before potassium. Sorry, wrong order. But I'll tell you when we get there. So this is a much more brighter yellow. This is salt. a yellow orange, but it's much brighter, where the other one was more reddish orange. And this was a brighter yellow. So I know it may not always be easy for you to see on the camera, but that is a bright yellow for salt. All right, let it cool, put it in there, burn it again. All right, good. Switch.
This one is
Calcium chloride, so it
Calcium
should go in the
chloride.
third one. This is calcium chloride. Hopefully we put it in the right order and it's calcium chloride.
I think it's calcium.
Well, I'll know the minute it goes in the flame. Yep, calcium. This is red, bright red with some orange, but bright red.
Tap it. Wait, let me do it again.
All right, we'll do it a second time.
Hmm? Oh, I tapped the screen. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay.
All right, we're going to burn it one more time. Try to make it. Oh, you can see the red. Yeah, there's bright red on there. Yeah, bright red. Pretty red color. Yeah, burn it all off, and then you'll put it in the. Wait. It's hot. Yeah, I can tell. All right, the next one is potassium chloride. She's cleaning off the calcium one, and then we're going to do potassium chloride. All right, the next one.
Fourth slot.
Fourth one on the top.
Oh, it's like a white. Is that supposed to be like that? Mama.
That's purple.
Purple.
It's like a lavender. Yep, do it again.
I saw white.
It's a light color, but it's purple. So give it a second. We're going to do it again. Purple, pinkish purple. It's lavender is actually the color, but right on the edges is like a purple lavender color.
You can kind of see it in that.
Yeah, it's still burning purple. That's why I actually use new ones every time, because there still seems to be some residue. That's good. Just let it cool a minute.
What is that?
I was checking because I knew I'd put it. All right, and then that's this one. I put it in the wrong one. All right, so the next one is boric acid. And that's the first one down here. And it's green.
That's so cool.
It's probably really hard to see on the screen, but it is green.
I think they saw it a little top.
Yeah, it has a very light minty kind of green. Ooh, it's real pretty.
Okay.
Green.
Redo it one more time.
Yep, we're going to do it again. Pretty
They can see it.
green. Pretty green.
Oh, they definitely saw it.
Good. All right, so that's
I like how you.
boric acid.
You can see it like right here.
Mm-hmm. It gives off a really pretty green. All right, and then the last one that we're doing is zinc chloride. Zinc chloride.
That one's right here, right?
The second one on that, yeah. Now this one's harder to see. We may have to do it a few times to really get to see it well.
Black.
No, it's like these deep greens that go up the edges, so you might have to do it again. See the edge, the green that goes up the edges? See the deep greens? So like the other one was like a light green, where this one's more deep greens on the edge. So we'll do it again. Oh, sometimes you get a little wispy blue coming off and then deep greens in the middle.
I think they can see it.
Yeah, the wispy blue smoke coming off of it. Yeah, it's really kind of cool.
You can definitely see the green on the.
And then the deep green on the edges there, yeah. So this one's a little harder for a lot of people to see because it's a lot of yellow, but the yellow is not the real color. All right, and then what you would do at this point is you would write down your hypothesis. And it's hard to tell because they're all powders, but you would write down which powder you think is going to be the one found on the table in the restaurant. Is it sugar? Is it salt? Is it calcium chloride, potassium chloride, boric acid, or zinc chloride? So those are your choices. So at this point in the lab, you would go ahead and write your hypothesis. So I'm going to give you a second to do that. And then we're going to do our unknown. And your unknown is unknown number 2, which is the one.
Yeah, you have to put any.
Unknown number 2. All right, so we're going to do unknown number 2. And based on this, you will identify it. We're not going to tell you what it is. You have to identify it yourself. I don't know if you can see that pretty light minty green. You have to describe it to them because it's not real easy to see. All right, so let's do it again. All right, so on that very light minty greens in there, lots of green. And then that is your unknown number 2.